You ever feel that someone's just come along and taken all the toys out of your toy box and just thrown them all over the place, right? And there you are, it's all chaotic and everything's everywhere. And it's like, where do I even start to put all the toys back in the toy box? Well, today I'm going to share with you a wonderful breathing technique called square breath. Otherwise, it's often known as 4-4-4-4 breath. And why it's a great breathing technique to feel like you're just putting the toys back in the toy box and closing the lid on it. So obviously the number 4 is a number that we associate with a square, right? And a square being a box. It has a particular energetic feel to it, that feeling of containment, tidiness, stability, and strength, right? A box is a strong container. Not all breathing techniques have the same effect. So it's good to start to become aware of, as you're doing different breath work, how it affects you. This is a great tool for us when we're feeling scattered. If you know your dosha and you have a Vata dosha, so you're someone who has a lot of airiness and movement and thoughts and wildness coming out of your head, it's a great breathing technique just to put the 4 walls back in place. In terms of the season, this fall time is another time that we might use this square breath, where there's a lot of winds, there's a lot of transition, seasonal change. Great way to just ground down and stabilize and start to feel yourself back in your own little box. So let's get started. With any breath work, you want to make sure that you're in a comfortable seat and there's not going to be any distractions. So once we get going, you can really stay focused. Think of yourselves as you're doing this breathing work as if you were creating a small square, right? A brick walls around yourself, right? Because that will help give you a sense of feeling contained. It's a very easy technique. We are going to breathe in for 4, and you can imagine one wall to your left. You're going to hold the breath, not hold it like you were about to dive in a swimming pool, but you're just maintaining a level before you take the exhale. So you'll breathe in for 4, wall to your left. You'll hold, imagine a wall in front of you. Breathing out to your right, imagine another wall down. And then as you hold the exhale, a wall behind you, closing off yourself into this square place where you're not allowing your energy to leak out into the craziness that might be going on around you. So getting started, find a comfortable seat. And just because we're working with the 4-4-4 square breath, imagine your body is a square. So the hip points left and right side, shoulder points left and right. So you actually even start to embody the feeling of squareness. Then take your hands, place them face down on your lap. Align the top of your head with your tailbone so you're not leaning in or kind of falling back. And then you can close your eyes or just look down to the ground. And it's a very simple practice. Your mind may find it boring, but it will also help to rein things in. So let's get started. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. And then you're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine a wall to your left going up. And then you're going to hold the breath as it comes across. 1, 2, 3, 4. A wall to your right going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a wall behind you, closing off the square for 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to move ourselves around this square. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left, wall in front, 1, 2, 3, 4, wall to your right, 1, 2, 3, 4, wall behind you, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, holding, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing the square, holding the breath, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breath out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing the wall, holding out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 1, 2, 3, 4. In, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 1, 2, 3, 4. In, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let your breath come back to normal. And in your mind's eye, know that energetically you have created this etheric square around yourself. And just let yourself sit there for a moment. Notice how it feels to be in your own square, solid, stable, and structurally sound. When you're ready, you can let your eyes open. And as you move back out into whatever you're doing, just knowing that you can come back to this square breath, 4-4-4-4 breath at any time as a tool to help with any kind of blusteriness or just that feeling that someone has taken all your toys out of the toy box and scattered them around. You've just done a great job tidying yourself up.